effort to learn it takes. But that's it. It's really easy. You guys got it real quick because, you know, your teacher told me you're really smart. And here we're going to see how we use it takes. You're going to see, no, you're going to answer a couple of questions. And the first one, so we have here, answer the following questions using it takes. So we're going to use to answer. Oh, sorry. So we're going to answer using it takes. We have here the first question. How long does it take to get ready from Chicago to Miami by car? So how long does it take to get from Chicago to Miami by car? And we have our amount of time, 3 days. So remember, it takes plus my amount of time and my infinitive to make a question, an answer or a sentence using it takes. So how would I answer this question? Does anyone wants to answer? Volunteer to read and answer? It takes me 3 days to get to Miami. Okay, it takes me 3 days to get to Miami. Okay. Okay, but Mary, it takes me 3 days to get from Chicago to Miami, okay? And here we have by car. So I'm saying that by car I take 3 days. So I have to put this by car in my answer. So it takes me 3 days to get from Chicago to Miami by car. Okay, it gets me 3 days to get from Chicago to Miami by car. Something like this, okay? Or it could be, it takes about 3 days by car, no problem. So let's see the next one. How long does it take to get from the library to the museum? And we have here our amount of time, 10 minutes. So how long does it take to get from the library to the museum? Takes me 10 minutes to get from the library to the museum. Perfect, Mary, perfect. Takes me 10 minutes to get from the library to the museum. Okay. Very good. Someone else? Mary Claire? Okay, it takes about 10 minutes. Both of answers are correct. Okay, it takes me 10 minutes to get from the library to the museum. It's perfect. Actually, it's really correct. And we have it takes about 10 minutes. Okay, so we have here a shorter answer. That is okay. But Mary, your answer was great. And we have here the next question. How long does it take to get to the airport? And we have our amount of time, 20 minutes. So how long does it take you to get to the airport? Mm, so who will answer this one? Okay. It takes me 10 minutes to get from the library to the museum. Perfect, Mary. It takes me 20 minutes to get to the airport. Perfect. It takes about 20 minutes. Perfect, Lau. Julia, it takes about it takes minutes. Okay. Mary, it takes 20 minutes. Okay. It takes about 20 minutes. Okay, go, guys. Sorry. That's it. Okay. It takes 20 minutes. It takes about 20 minutes. It takes 20 minutes to get to the airport. Both of them are correct. Okay. All of them are correct. Now we have here, how long does it take to get to school by bus? And we have 45 minutes. How long does it take to get to school by bus? Go ahead, guys, you can write it. Guys, you there? It takes 45 minutes. It takes about 4 minutes to get to school by bus. Perfect. It takes about 45 minutes. Great. It takes 45 minutes. It takes about 45 minutes. That's it, guys. Perfect. Very good. Now I need a volunteer, someone to read, okay, the answer. I'm going to turn on your mic and talk to me. So you read with your beautiful voice. You read the answer you just gave me. A brave soldier to turn on the mic and talk to me. Yes, please. You can read the answer you typed. Will you go, Mary? Okay, thank you. You can turn on your mic and you can read the question and your answer. Please.
How long does it take to get to school by bus? It takes me about 45 minutes to get to school by bus.
Okay, thank you, Mary. Oh my god, you have a beautiful voice. Thank you.
No, I don't have a beautiful voice, teacher.
Oh, thank you. I'm blushing now. So, let's see. It takes 45 minutes. Perfect, okay? You can all, guys, there's no problem in giving a short answer, but giving a more extended answer is like, you know, oh my god, I'm fancy. I'm speaking English so fluently. Okay? Giving a long answer is perfect. Giving a short answer is okay. It's perfect too. Okay? Now we have the other question here. How long does it take to get from Paris to Frankfurt by train? And we have here 5 hours. So how long does it take to get from Paris to Frankfurt by train? Oh my god. So 2 minutes and you write me an answer, you type an answer please. It takes about 5 hours. Okay, very good. It takes 5 hours. Oh, we have 3 Marys here. We have Mary Silva, Mary Claire, and Mary Edward. Okay, very good. Julia, take 5 hours. Very good, Julia. It takes about 5 hours. Perfect, Iranilda. Perfect. So, in about 4 or 5 hours. Okay, that's perfect. It takes about 5 hours. I think your answer was better, guys. Your answer is better. So let's see the next one. Can I use around? Perfect, Leo. You can. There's no problem using. You're estimating a time. Remember, when we talk about it takes, we can say the actual time, or you can when you're not sure, we can like not fake, but give an estimated time. So around, about, no problem using these words. Let's see. About 15 minutes. Oh my god. I gave you the answer. That was not fair. So how long does it take to get to the beach by foot? Pretend you didn't see the answer, okay? How long does it take to get to the beach by foot? Two minutes? 2 minutes? No, it's like 2 minutes is a lot. 1 minute. It takes 15 minutes. Okay. Very good. About 50 minutes. Perfect. Takes about 15 minutes. Okay. Very good. Nice. So it takes about 15 minutes. Perfect. Now here, how long does it take to bake a cake? And now we have a not and take, so we know that our answer will be using it doesn't take. So we're gonna have a negative answer. Not necessarily a negative answer, but we're going to use doesn't. Okay. 1 minute. Note here, guys, that we don't have an amount of time. So we have not and take, but we don't have anything telling us about time. So it doesn't take so long. Okay, it doesn't take a long time. Doesn't take a long time. Perfect. Perfect. Doesn't take a long time. Plain and simple. Another way of saying it doesn't take a long time is like, oh, it doesn't take too long. It doesn't take long. Okay. Now, I want someone to read the question and the answer, please. Can be Mary again, no problem, or it can be someone else. Come on, guys. Someone to listen to read. Okay, so it doesn't take long. Next one. How long does it take to build a house? We have here our amount of time, few months. So how long does it take to build a house? 1 minute to answer, guys. 1 minute. It takes about few months. Okay, very good. It takes few months. Okay. It usually takes few months. Okay, very good, Mary. It usually takes few months. It takes few months. Okay, very good. So it takes a few months. So it takes a few months. We have here, how long does it take to get a haircut? And again, we have not and take. One minute. Guys, okay, it doesn't take a long time. It doesn't take too long. Very good, girls. So it doesn't take long. It doesn't take too long. It doesn't take too long. Alright? So now here, guys, there is a mistake in this answer, the answer that is showing. There is something wrong with it. What is wrong with this answer? Okay, very good. Takes. Perfect. So it doesn't take long. Not it doesn't take long. It doesn't take long. Okay? Very good, Mary. Now we're going to read and answer the following questions. Max weeded the garden. He started at 9 a.m. and finished at 11 a.m. Now I want you guys to make up sentences using it takes with this information. So Max weeded the garden. He started at 9 a.m. and finished at 11 a.m. So from 9 to 11, so it's about 2 hours, if I'm not mistaken. So I know he spent 2 hours wetting the garden. Now make sentences using with it takes with these informations. 1 minute, I think it's enough. Very good, Sabrina. It takes max 2 hours to wet the garden. Perfect. Remember, there are more ways of telling the same thing, okay, guys? So what in other ways? It takes about, okay, very good, Mary. Very good. Remember, when I have it takes with an indirect object, we can use max as an indirect object. Example, it takes max 2 hours to wet the garden, okay? So we used him as an indirect object. It's one way to saying it. It takes he about two, okay, perfect, Leo, perfect. It takes he about 2 hours to weed the garden. Perfect. So it took him 2 hours to weed the garden. Alright? My answer here is using took, but your answer is also perfect. As I said, it's one way of saying it. Now we drove from Chicago to Los Angeles. We left on Monday and got there on Saturday. So we drove from Chicago to Los Angeles. We left on Monday and got there on Saturday. How can I use it takes with this sentence? One minute, guys, 1 minute and you write the answer. Okay, very good, Sabrina. It took about 5 days to drive from Chicago to Los Angeles. Very good. It takes around 5 days. Okay, Mary. Very good. Mary, you could also use a complement, okay? In your answer, like, example, it takes around 5 days to drive from Chicago to Los Angeles. You could use that like this, but your answer is good, okay? It's very good. It took us almost 5 days to get in LA. Perfect, Iranilda. Perfect. It took us almost 5 days to get in LA. Nice. So, Lau, it took we about 5 days to drive from Chicago to Los Angeles. Okay. Okay, I got it. Don't worry. It took us. Okay, so in this case, my subject here is not we, okay, Lau, it's us. So it took us about 5 days to drive from Chicago to Los Angeles. Okay, so you just fix it took us. That's perfect. So it took us 6 days to drive from Chicago to Los Angeles. Very good, guys, very good. So let's see this one. Mary knit a sweater. She started it at the beginning of October and finished it in time for Christmas. So Mary knit a sweater. She started it at the beginning of October and finished in time for Christmas. Guys, you understand knit? It's okay, right? So 1 minute in sentences with we takes or we took. Probably guys, you're going to use it took here, okay? Because she started, we use the verb in the past, so it's referring to an action that already happened. So you're going to use it took. It took around 3 months to Mary knit a sweater. Perfect, Mary. Perfect. It took me, because I'm Mary, 2 months to knit a sweater. Very good. You're Mary, you're the one, you're the boss. Very good. Sabrina, it took Mary almost 2 months to knit a sweater. Very good. It took 3 months to Mary finish knit a sweater. Okay. Very good. Very good. It took Mary around 2 months to knit a sweater. Perfect, guys. Just perfect. So it took her almost 3 months to knit the sweater. Perfect. Okay. Okay. Steve walked home from the train station. He got off the train at 5:30 p.m. and he got home at 5:45 p.m. So Steve walked home from the train station. He got off the train at 5:30 and got home at 5:45. Again, here no, I'm not gonna say anything. Not saying anything. I almost gave you the answer. One minute, guys. 1 minute. Let's see. It took him 50 minutes to walk home from the train station. Perfect. Very good, Sabrina. Let's see. It took around 5 minutes to get home. Okay, in this case, Mary, you don't need to put at, okay? You don't need the preposition. You can use just home to get home. It's already an action, okay? So it took around 5 minutes to get home. Very good. Leo. It took Steve about 50 minutes to get home. Okay, Leo, okay? Remember, infinitive, to get. Okay? Very good. So let me see, Mary. It took him 15 minutes to Steve to walk home from the train station. Okay. Very good. Okay, here, Mary. It took him 15 minutes to Steve to walk home from the train station. You already used him, so you don't need to put the Steve to Steve. Okay, so it took him or it took Steve 15 minutes to walk home from the train station. Okay. You already mentioned the subject, so you don't need to repeat it. Let's see another way to say it. So it took him 15 minutes to walk home. Okay. Let's see the next one. Kevin built his summer cottage. He started building it in 2008 and he finished it in 2010. So Kevin built his summer cottage. He started building it in 2008 and he finished it in 2010. Jesus Christ. Into something. Guys, I think something fell in the other room. I'm scared now. I was supposed to be alone in here. Jesus, is that you? Okay, I'm back. Back, but I'm scared. Let's see. It took Kevin 2 years to build his summer cottage. Very good, Sabrina. Perfect. Someone else? Let's see. It took Kevin 2 years to build a summer cottage. Perfect. It took him 2 years to build his summer cottage. Perfect, Mary. It took him 2 years. Okay, perfect. Another Mary. Mary with Y. Perfect. Okay. Let's check the other one. So it took him 2 years to build the summer cottage. Perfect, guys. No problems here. Okay. I wrote a poem. I started it on March 3 and finished it on April 3. So I wrote a poem. I started it on March 3 and finished it on April 3. So from March to April. I guess there's like a lot of months. Okay, okay, let me see. It takes me about a month. Okay. It takes a month to finish the poem. Very good, Mary. It took me a month to write a poem. Very good, Sabrina. Are you guys good at writing poems? Do you have this talent? It took me almost 1 month to finish my poem. Very good, Internet, very good. It took me a month to write a poem. Very good. Very good, Julia. It took me a month to write a poem. Very good. So guys, can you write poems? You have this talent of rhyming and put feelings into a paper. I think it's really beautiful. Oh, me too. I think it's really beautiful when you can rhyme and put words and feeling into words. Really, Mary? Nice. Nice. It's really beautiful. Maybe one day you'll show me one of your poems, if you want to, of course. So, let's continue here. It took me... Oh, don't be shy, Mary. Believe it or not, I am shy too. I am shy too. Don't worry. I'm super shy. But I bet your poems are good. I bet they're good. Usually people that write poems, they say, oh no, I'm not gonna show, I'm shy. They write the best poems ever. I have a friend who writes poems, and his poems are like amazing, but he just don't show anyone. He's like he keeps from himself. It's like, come on, you have to show the world. You're amazing. You have an amazing talent. Show the world. Don't be shy. And it's really good. So I bet your poems are good too, Mary. Yeah, I knew it. I knew it. But it's really beautiful. People who know how to write poems, songs. It's really a talent, amazing talent. Who knows how to write good stories. It's amazing. But unfortunately, it takes me a lot of effort to do this, so I just can't. I just can't. Now here, it took me a month to write a poem. To write the poem, sorry. That's it. Oops, I pressed the end here. Oh my god, how to do that again? Okay.